Welcome back. How does the rice look, Joe?
Well, let's give it a check. Let's give it a look. I think it's about ready. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful.
Smell that.
You can smell it.
Wonderful.
You can see what the butter did to it. It's kind of golden brown and it has some of that crispiness. So at this point, we're going to go to the stovetop and get everything sauteing, and then we'll throw it in there.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, so we're going to start with sauteing, and also keep your pan nice and hot. That's important. We're going to start with onions, carrots, celery, peppers, cabbage, and then of course a little salt. And then we're going to saute that for a few minutes, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. We want to let this cook a little bit so it can caramelize and all the flavors can get together.
It's a nice sizzle. Yeah. Okay. While Joe's getting the rice ready, Leola, I'm wondering if you could share a little bit with us about the impact on the community that Heart and Soul has.
Definitely, I'd love to, Mary. Heart and Soul has started serving in 2016 in our community, and since January of 2024 until currently, we've served 8,500 meals. And of that 8,500 meals, over 60% have paid what they can. And so some of our guests volunteer with us. Some of our guests pay what they can. Obviously, some pay it forward to help a neighbor in need, but we can't do it without our volunteers and our guests. Right. And then in 2020, when the pandemic started, we started making sack lunches because there was community
mornings.
Right, yeah. Friday mornings. There was community members in our community that were at home. They were in need of a meal. They weren't going anywhere, and so we partnered with Red Smith, and they get a bun from them. It's a hearty meat and cheese sandwich. We have chips in there, fruit, vegetable, and dessert as always. Part of Heart and Soul is really important that the meal is healthy and substantial, but we also feel that dessert is important as well. We feel like dessert shows that you care.
And tell us a little bit about the Thanksgiving meals that we've partnered.
Yes, well, we're looking forward to that. I think we're going on our fourth year.
At least
fourth year, yeah. And so it's wonderful. We partner with First Presbyterian Church. It's definitely a collaborative. Last year we served 540 meals, and so we get together. We have a group that cooks the meal. We have another group that packages the meal. And then we have volunteers that deliver the meals to community members in need. And so it's just...
And who receives those meals? I mean, do you have names of people or agencies that
those names? Yeah, that's a really good question, Mary. So it's people that live in affordable senior housing. It may be people that have reached out to us that are in need of a meal. They have a family, or they've had a crisis where they're having trouble making ends meet right now. We also partner with M-State, and then we also, CCRI is one of our partners, and then we also partner with Beyond Shelter Inc.
Oh, sure.
Yep, and so they have affordable housing within our community as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're happy to have partnered with you, and we're glad to be able to continue to do that.
Well, thank you. We couldn't do it without you. Thanks, Mary.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh my! My!
Oh yeah!
Fantastic.
Yes. So everything has been added. How do we feel about giving it a try?
Oh, I'd love it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh my!
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
Great. Sidelines. Okay. All right, here we go.
And it's probably very hot.
Yep. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
All right.
Hopefully it's not too spicy.
I love spicy.
Yeah. Good.
Very good.
The texture, right? Can you taste that crispiness? And I feel like that is that secret trick to making, a fried rice that's go from that to this. It's really, really delightful.
And what is that squash?
Yep, roasted squash.
Oh,
roasted squash.
Beautiful.
And many of these ingredients are local, right?
Every single one of the ingredients, except for ginger,
Okay.
that went into this today, was local. I think 4 different vendors, 4 different
Yeah.
growers helped us make this meal.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
yeah.
Wonderful. So we're supporting the community in that way.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joe and Leola. I'm so glad you're here tonight to help us make this meal and to communicate to our congregation a little bit more about Heart and Soul.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Maria.
thank you.
Welcome.